I am going to be the future king of Smash. That is what Kiyarash said a couple of years ago in his grind through SoCal's best players to become one of the SoCal's best players, and now he finally made top 8 at a premier tournament, his first top 8 I believe at any major, and it is at Level Up Expo, the third most stacked tournament that is going to be happening this season for Smash Ultimate. We're going to be going over his 2 wins to make top 8 winners, 1 versus Gluto and 1 versus Shiny Mark. While 2024 was the year of Raru's Luigi, 2025 has been the year of overall Luigi, with Raru still doing very well, Luigi making top 8 at Genesis, and now Kiyarash making top 8 at Level Up Expo. So we had top 8 winners Luigi in both of the premieres so far this season. So first off, we have a repeat matchup of making into far bracket, which is Luigi versus Wario. Obviously, Wario's close quarter combat game gets a little bit mitigated because Luigi's is simply better. So we're going to, I love that jump down B actually. No multi-hits in normal aerials. So I really like that. And Kiyarash immediately just closing the space, knowing that, hey, I can take these risks. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of Wario's combos are also like 1 frame off sometimes. So, you know, he can get out with down B quite effectively. And then of course there's the mix-ups in general, and Kiyarash of course is willing to run those mix-ups. I've played him several times offline, online, and oh, here's the combo starting. Not gonna be the stock, but already a 30% lead onto Gluto. And again, this can be really scary because down throw up B probably going to kill at this percent, especially now. See him go for a couple pivot grabs, slide off right there. Ooh, pivot forward smash, but he gets away with it, like, you know, relatively unscathed. The forward air is not that big of a punish. We see Gluto trying to play safe because you kind of have to. Like, Wario doesn't have a projectile, so it's not like he's able to. Yeah, Kiyarash barely misses those. Good stuff. And of course, he is sponsored by Smifysh, which is the place that runs a lot of online tournaments that are very fun. I've entered a lot of the Smash 5, whatever. I don't know how to properly pronounce that, but I've entered a lot of their tournaments. It's quite fun. Kiyarash with the grab. Is he going to get the kill? SDI, not Gluto's strongest suit. Gets the down tilt extender with the down throw up B, and it does get the kill. Luigi, baby. This is why this character is very strong right now. It's because if you either don't have amazing SDI or you follow it anyway, or you're just slightly not careful. You know, we saw like Gluto literally be doing so well versus Luigi, and then like small things went wrong, and that was basically it. Because small things can literally lead to your entire stock. Ooh, a lot of corner pressure right now for Gluto. I honestly thought he was going to make top 8 at this tournament. It was a super surprise that he didn't. Losing to Kiyarash wasn't like a crazy surprise given how this matchup is, even though I would have still bet on Gluto. But I think that losing to Leo is honestly more, you know, wild, considering Leo has not been able to beat Gluto recently very often. Forward air, that's going to be a nice edge guard by Gluto. Oh, he still has a jump too. Damn. Luigi's recovery is really hard to mess with if you're not a character that can stay off stage for super long. And yep, gonna get the invincibility back. The double jump down B, yet again, this is looking like it could potentially be a 3 stock. Literally all he needs is, especially now, a what kind of call out? That was insane. That was such a good uppie. I've literally never seen an uppie that good. That was crazy. Kiyarash, you're nasty. And let's see, Kiyarash bans Kalos, Town, and Battlefield. So I'm going to go back to PS2. Again, Gluto basically just needs to get a lead and then run away with it, but it's really hard to run away from Luigi. Again, it's not like Wario has projectile, so it's not like he's able to close the distance sometimes with just like a projectile, or like force Luigi to genuinely approach him, because like Luigi can kind of play this weird awkward mid-range game and then eventually do some burst options if Wario is platform camping, right? Okay, gets the landing there, good damage, misses the falling back air, so it's not as much as it could have been, but still about an even game, and Gluto kind of had the lead at the beginning. Ooh, nice bite there by Gluto. Like, Wario's moves don't send it necessarily the proper angles to get true edge guards on Luigi unless he doesn't have a double jump. Up air, back air, gonna recover high, of course. Pressure with up air, potentially down B, so you have to be worried about that. Like, Bike is really good, but I don't think it's quite good enough to be the projectile that Wario needs in this type of matchup. Ooh, gets hit by the very end of that dash grab, and that is going to be Kiyarash again. Doesn't really miss those, so that is going to be stock lead for Kiyarash yet again. Oop, yep, gets the air dodge in. Gluto hits those all the time. It's really, you're just kind of like holding shield, hoping to shield like whatever the follow-up hit is, while also DIing in. That's basically what, of course, is that directional air dodge. Like, I feel like people really don't understand the risk of like a lot of the like random directional air dodges that people do back into like combos. Dude, yeah, that nair just not working because of that down B. That's what I was talking about. Like, a lot of characters are built in with, like, frame 1 escapes being good against them, and Wario is definitely probably the best character with them overall. Like, with the consistent frame 1 gaps, because, like, that was just his neutral air, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a really, really big deal, because if you can't use one of your main combo starters, then you're left to only poking, and it can be really, really difficult. Landing upper waft, not going to kill because it's going to send to the left, so Kiyarash still living right now, and it's really hard to 2-frame Luigi. It is so hard. Gets a back air, but that's all the way across stage. Fireball. Almost got the 2-frame with the back air. I think it 2-frames. Uh-oh, that's just going to be up B, not going to be the kill, but, you know, evening up the percent. Up smash is going to kill soon. Tech chases with the down smash, the reverse down smash too, so it was stronger, because the back hit of most smash attacks is stronger nowadays. That was crazy. Oh, what a bike! That bike was so good to get in the way of the green missile. That was so, so sick. Green missile, by the way, is Luigi's side B name, in case you didn't know. Uh-oh, gets the pair grab. This should be game. If he gets it, he reads the SDI and gets the weak back air, too. What a crazy... This was a really intense version of this combo. The turnaround and getting the weak back air instead of the falling up air, that was so, so good. Knowing that Gluto is SDIing to the left, I suppose, he's like, oh, this weak back air, if he SDIs to the left, he'll just be closer to me, which is totally fine. And that is going to be 2-0 for Kiyarash. Kiyarash was the person that also got the world record for how fast you could 0 to death every single character in training mode, so all of that practice probably paying off right now as he has to 0 to death a bunch of different characters. And Gluto seeing, hey, my winner's bracket life is being stripped away by Luigi yet again. What can I do to reverse this? Going back to PS2, I genuinely don't know a better stage because Kiyarash banned Callus in town, which I feel like would be pretty good against Luigi. Yeah, and again, he can't even go for his longer up air combos because he's just scared of getting, you know, downbeat out of it. So he's going for the guaranteed damage that is just slightly less. Tech chase with the dash attack. Yes, sir. Oh, parry. What? Gluto does a parry and then doesn't even hit him with a move. That was a unfortunate drop for Gluto. That could have been easily the stock, and now Kiyarash is still living. And again, if he gets a grab or like a random... Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it's still really hard. Ooh, gets the jump read. Almost got it, but almost also got the spike as well. Weak nair, not going to confirm into anything, but this is right now a lot of scary pressure for Kiyarash. I still can't believe he got that up B at the end of game 1. That was insane. Okay, I just overshoot dash tag, recognizing where Gluto's going to go. No air dodge from Gluto as well. Mix up. Up throw. Yeah, I don't even think he's confident in going for the up air combo after that. He was still in parry invincibility, so the Gluto grab went through it because, of course, you are invincible the entire time a parry is happening. And because Bike has so much hit stun in general, or shield stun, it means there's a lot of parry stun as well. So this grab, even though it was accurate, because it was a parry, it did not work into this up B. Unfortunate for Gluto, and now that is going to even out the stocks, which of course means Luigi's probably winning. 32% all. I mean, there's a lot of things that can confirm into death right now. Maybe a little bit less so at 49, but still like a landing nair can do it. Up smash, he's just getting up the percent so that up throw, sorry, not up throw, down throw into up B is going to kill. He doesn't even potentially need that type of kill. He suddenly has the percent lead. Down throw, back air. He could have got the up B, but probably just misread the DI a little bit. Almost gets the downer 2-frame as well, or the downer on the up B in general. Kiyarash playing so well right now. I'm really glad because I feel like Kiyarash has always been the person that's like on the cusp of doing really well at tournaments. He'll get like 1 or 2 major upsets in a bracket and then just like not finish out for the top 8. Like I remember he got a couple of big upsets, not this Genesis. I mean, he might have this Genesis, but I don't know. But last Genesis, he got like 2 or 3 major upsets from what I remember, and then got like 17th or 25th just because tournaments like this are really stacked. So I'm really glad that he was able to stack up these upsets back to back because he beat what? Dabuz, Gluto, Shiny Mark. Those are 3 really hard people to beat, especially maybe less so Gluto. This one's probably the easiest one just because the matchup's really good, but I'm surprised that Dabuz lost to Kiyarash, and I'm also surprised Shiny Mark lost to Kiyarash, which again, we're going to be watching. Oh, Gluto trying to get that final hit, but unable to. Up air beating out the Bike as well. Nair tech chase. Oh, not quite the tech chase, but there is waft online. Parries the second hit of the Nair, and that's going to lead to the kill. There's down throw up B. Kiyarash with the 3-0 over Europe's best right now. And Kiyarash, that was advancing to the final day of bracket in winner side, so advancing to winners quarterfinals, where he had to play Shiny Mark. And low-key, I thought this was going to be a wash for Shiny Mark. I was very surprised, so let's watch what happens. I'm going to try my best not to be super critical of like, oh my god, little Pikachu things, because I know that's how I am when I watch my characters, when I watch Mii Brawlers, when I watch Pikachus, I'm always very critical. So I'm going to try not to do that and focus on Kiyarash, so I apologize in advance if I do that. But this matchup is honestly very passive. It's going to be a lot of T-Jolts from Shiny Mark into, yeah, like random approach options. At high percents, you do have to be careful of that back air, because if you back air on shield, Luigi can actually just up smash it because he kind of crouches during his up smash. So it's a really weird little interesting matchup that I feel like you just end up winning through edge guards as Pikachu and like random poking moves like forward air, mostly forward air. Forward air is actually crazy broken in this matchup. Quick attack at low percent is not going to be enough for a combo either. But of course, again, Luigi has 0 to death, right? It's really scary. You know, even though he is edge guardable, it's still scary to edge guard him in case he gets a misfire. Or if you miss ever with like a thunder, you can just get a reversal down air, which is pretty threatening. So Luigi definitely has a lot of stuff in this matchup. It's just, I feel like overall, especially with someone as passive as Shiny Mark, it just seems hard to win overall. Though it does not get that landing nair, or sorry, that drag down nair, which probably could have been the stock. I don't know if Luigi had double jump at that moment. Gets the landing nair, goes for double nair because he didn't actually expect it to work. One big thing you do have to worry about is, again, that up B out of shield by Luigi. If you do anything unsafe, if you land with an unspaced back air, it can be the stock, and down throw, down B, not going to be the kill. Really good SDI and DI by Shiny Mark. It's going to be a dash attack, sending him off stage. As a quick little note, it is very interesting that, I mean, I know Shiny Mark goes for reverse edge guards a lot in terms of like turning around, but I feel like forward air is a lot better in this matchup because you get more consistent drag downs and forward air is bigger and safer. So I think those turnaround edge guards are, you know, a little bit ill-advised compared to just like straight up running off with forward air. He gets a back air. Kiyarash recovering high. I think recovering high, if you can, is always generally going to be good because there is a chance, literally, as I was going to say it, that you just like beat out the hitboxes because Pikachu's hitboxes are small. And even if you're going to get hit, if it trades, that's really, really good for you as Luigi. Yeah, I like that recovering on stage, doesn't want to be off stage and get spiked or like sent back off stage with no double jump. So I like that a lot by Kiyarash, choosing really smart options against the very oppressive edge guarding that is Pikachu. Jumping over T-Jolts, using Zair and Nair to beat these T-Jolts as well. I feel like he's doing a really, really good job at beating out all these options. Like I feel like a whole minigame is just like dealing with Thunder Jolt, and I feel like right now Kiyarash is doing a pretty good job. Yeah, like that back air is just not as threatening compared to, I feel like, forward air, just because it's like a smaller, honestly. I mean, if you get that, oh, really good recovery by Kiyarash, but still get spiked. But hey, you take the damage that you get from the down B. Sorry, the side B. What am I talking about? Yeah, you see Shiny Mark kind of wanting to go for back air and then kind of hesitating because he's like, wait, I'll die for doing it. So this is when forward air straight up just becomes like the only aerial that you use in neutral, like that and up air if you want. But mostly, like, there's no back airs at this point unless you're like getting a hit. Up smash, bad DI for Shiny Mark, trying to dash to the left after that, roll to the left. So Kiyarash basically has an entire stock lead. Punish with a forward air. I like that RAR by Shiny Mark to send him off stage. But again, going for these reverse edge guards, again, that up air trading with the forward air. Like, it is disjointed, but, you know, it's not going to send into great edge guarding positions anyway. So Kiyarash is willing to take that trade. And yeah, now we have the more passive T-Jolt stuff. Oh, I love that running up and doing the down tilts because a lot of Pikachus in this situation, a lot of people will just down tilt. It's really fast. It's super good on shield. Of course, it's just like an insane mix-up in general. Luigi's down tilt is one of the best moves in the game, low key. Uh-oh. Okay, misses the forward smash, but not going to be a big hit. And the quick attack not hitting as well. Just the timings of Kiyarash are either slightly too fast for Shiny Mark to like react to, or he's just being slightly off. It's hard to tell. Oh, I love that up tilt attempt. It could be stock. Yeah, he's just fishing for kills. That's going to be Zair grab. This should be the game. It is. That's going to be game 1. 2 stock for Kiyarash. Mark running it back to small battlefield. Actually, let's see what Kiyarash banned, because we might be able to read his lips again. Oh, Shiny Mark just said, I'm running it back. Which, in this matchup, I do like bigger stages just because you want to run away from the Luigi. So, like, obviously, I mean, he probably would have banned Town. Maybe he would have banned PS2, but also Shiny Mark doesn't really like PS2 because he does prefer going under the stage. Even though, like, you know, Luigi's not the scariest 2-frame character. Oh, gets the landing up air. Oh, up throw at 0. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that was snapback or what. Parry, but the landing hitbox makes Luigi avoid the grab. Or sorry, the landing animation, the pancaking, the low profiling. Ooh, could have been a back air for sure, but missed it. Oh, the fireball so good, but not going to be further mix-ups for Kiyarash, or further offensive mix-ups, I guess I should say. Quick attack through. Yeah, it's really hard for Luigi to deal with quick attack. You just kind of have to already be ready. Forward smash on the mashing. That is so good versus Luigi. It's one of the best options because Luigi's will mash there, will kind of zare, will like down B and hope, and Pikachu is really able to do that. Shiny Mark, unfortunately, the couple back airs he has hit that could be big combos he's not expecting to hit, so he's fast falling to make them more safe. He did it to that one too. Was that just on purpose? Because that one he clearly knew he was hitting it. I'm not sure. Forward smash missing. Nair for the ledge trap, but Nair, dude, if Nair always sent forward, that'd be like such a broken move, but Shiny Mark did have to unfortunately hit Kiyarash back, but not really caring. I mean, this is really, really dominant right now for Shiny Mark. Up throw, just goes for the up throw Thunder, expecting Kiyarash to not do anything, or to just down B, which would get hit by the Thunder anyway. Ooh, nice parry. Oh, could have been a punish on that, but not going to get it. Down throw back air for Kiyarash. I mean, this is looking hard. Like, this type of comeback against Pikachu is really hard just because Pikachu can play really passive, get a bunch of little chip damage from Thunder Jolts and Quick Attack, and even though you might die here, you do. You know, you basically just, like, play anti-grab right now. Or just get a bunch of damage. Never mind. Yeah, going for the I to J up air instead of longer Nair loops because he doesn't want to accidentally drop to a down B. Ooh, nice zaring the quick attack, or where the quick attack wanted to be. So Kiyarash not letting the quick attacks. I feel like he's generally done a pretty good job at not letting quick attack be a huge factor, mostly from timings. Which again, I don't know if that's just Shiny Mark being off or if it's Kiyarash doing a lot of stuff to cover quick attack. It's a little hard to tell because quick attack is, you have to kind of deal with it preemptively unless you're gonna like parry it and punish it. Yeah, covering a lot of space. Nice up air, so he wasn't just getting landed on by Luigi, because landing Nair probably would have just killed. It could have killed. Didn't there. That's because Kiyarash missed, and that's going to be a Nair down smash, and that's going to be the kill 2-stock return for Shiny Mark. He's like, okay, if I just play solid, I'll just win. Shiny Mark banning Smashville, Town, and PS2. Why would he ban Town? Probably because it... No, but he's not banning FD. So he's not banning FD, but he's banning Town. I genuinely don't understand why. Screw counterpicks. Counterpicks don't matter, apparently. Just play on the same stage every single game. Every single game, play on the same stage. This is now the 4th set that is played on the same stage throughout all the sets, because we had Zomba versus Donamigi, we had Donamigi versus Spargo. The last set was all PS2, and then this one's gonna all be small battlefield, probably, based on how it's going. Like, I don't blame Kiyarash here, obviously, because, like, he won game 1 with a 2-stock, so it's like, okay, well, I can just, like, play that well. And then you punish with forward smash, yep, but I do still like the option for Kiyarash. It's probably better than going low and risk dying. Like, it's always better to take damage. Oh, forward air drag down. It's really good. That happens a lot. Again, people holding shield and in to either DI the forward air or shield the drag down hit. And then if you combine that and you're off stage, you die. And Shiny Mark just kind of quick attacking to the edge, or sorry, quick attacking to center from edge, doesn't want to deal with it. That was supposed to be a Thunder Jolt, by the way. We will never, ever mean to Skull Bash in that position, or very rarely, I guess. Ooh, reads the quick attack. That's going to be down throw into up B. Surprised Shiny Mark didn't like Skull Bash off stage in that position, because he generally would not go back to the floor. I don't know if that was like, he definitely didn't just like miss his angle. That was the angle he chose, and that is going to be evening up the stocks for Kiarash. 23% is not a comfortable lead here if you are Pikachu at all, because you definitely want, like, I can back throw you and be in a really dominant position type of percent, like 50, 60%. Yep, gonna charge the forward smash on that down B. Not gonna hit the air dodge. Really smooth air dodge by Kiyarash. Up air harassment, but again, any of these up air harassments can be down B. You're just kind of playing the risk that it won't be. Wow, that back air hit, that was crazy. And of course, forward air does fully hit the platform. It's one thing that's really scary. And that's what I'm talking about. Facing forward is a lot better for these edge guards with these forward airs. Finally gets a backer, but again, that's not going to kill. And this forward air probably will. Oh no, quick attacks forcing Kiyarash. That was so good. That was so good. But it didn't even kill. But yeah, this was incredible by Shiny Mark. Sorry, I know it's a Luigi video, but like doing this and then just quick attacking back to the stage to force in really early side B and then basically force that air dodge as well. But the misfire, okay, gets punished by the forward air. So Shiny Mark, even with a misfire for Kiyarash, still does get the kill. And that's basically what the Pikachu edge guards are supposed to look like. Let's see if Kiyarash brings this back. I don't know who wins what games. I know the set count of the set, but I don't know who wins what games. So I don't know who wins this game. Okay, up air fighting back. Really trying to get this early kill with the up tilt into up B, having to disengage because of T-Jolt. Yeah, forward air is so broken in this matchup. Oh, ooh, misses the up tilt. That was like, that Zair can be trouble, whether it's Zair dash grab or Zair into up tilt. Really, really scary. Trying to keep the Pikachu in the corner, which again, does it really matter? Not really, because quick attack ends up being a thing. That's going to be forward air, quick attack. Not going to get punished. Kiarash trying to find his opening. It is so hard against these weird multi-hit walling hitboxes, including the Thunder Jolt of Pika. Tries to get the landing nair on a neutral getup with a fake trump, but not going to work. Kiarash staying strong there. Up air. Not going to be the kill. Not going to lead to the kill either, but still in the corner. The Zair does hit, but wasn't ready. That was like the latest hitbox of Zair ever. Okay, up tilt. I thought I was going to go for up smash for some reason. Or they're just off stage. Ooh, that's gonna, ooh! That would have been so sick. That landing nair was awesome. Landing nair downer there was super, super clean. Up air with holding in is going to be the set. So, sorry, not the set, the stock. So that's a 2 stock for Shiny Mark, and he's rebanning. So the thing about Hollow in this matchup is like, Pikachu generally is trying to be at the edge anyway, and we don't really care about the platform in the center because we're at the edge, and honestly, platforms near the edge are like more stressful for us to, at the very least, in neutral deal with because of Thunder Jolt. So, Shiny Mark up 2-1. What does Kiyarash do to bring this back? Because the last 2 games were quite dominant for Shiny Mark. Like, that was the type of Shiny Mark I was expecting in the set. Like, I gave him some advice, like, the day before, and I was just like, hi, like, this blah, 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 blah. Just, you know, he doesn't necessarily need it, but, like, I've played Kiyarash a couple times. Okay, using a lot of back air right now. Uh-oh, playing a little scrappy, and that is going to always favor Luigi. Like, I feel like Shiny Mark has gotten so many more hits, and he's down 24%. Gonna go to center plat. I guess maybe that's a benefit, is you can always cover quick attack to platform if you are in center, because you know, the platform is in center. So it's a little harder for Pikachu to run away like that. I guess that's a benefit. Yeah, he reads the mashing and just wave dashes back. Ooh, finds the falling nair, but not going to get the big hit. And Shiny Mark missing his punish, unfortunately. So that's going to be basically a nothing interaction. Forward smash, no, going to down B through it. Needed to charge it a little bit longer for that invincibility to go away. Yeah, I guess this position is definitely better, for sure. Like, that position's really good. When Pikachu is in the corner, like on ledge, the fact that you don't have the side platform to go to makes this matchup, or makes this mix-up a lot more linear, because you either go forward or you try to go to platform, which is what Shiny Mark tried to do, but he missed it, and either way, it could have just been punished anyway. Maybe not with death, but definitely with something. So I guess that is a big positional advantage on Hollow Bastion / Smashville. Even though I like going to center plat, because then I can just neutral get up a bunch otherwise, but, you know. Like, I'm the only Pika that's, like, really liked Smashville for, like, a long time. Yeah, and Shiny Mark, again, trying to challenge with his back facing the Luigi makes it a lot more difficult because you can't fair outrange anything. And fair is, like, ironically, your biggest move. Like, up air technically is, but up air moves so fast that a lot of times you're going to get hit even though you are disjointed. Hence why it loses to, like, Ness back air and a bunch of other stuff. Yep, T-Jolt forward air. That's literally a lot of the matchup when you're at higher percents. But Kiyarash slowly racking up percent with fireballs, with little things here and there. And then, ooh, ledge jump into the wave dash, the wave land down. So important. That's like one of the best ledge mix-ups nowadays in 2025. Down throw? Yeah. Trying to get the DI into Thunder, because you might as well, and just force them to be honest. Parry, no, I think accidentally grabbed the ledge, could have been a true punish. Instead takes a tiny little coin, so that is going to be a little bit more percent. And now this is definitely down throw up B kill percent if you are Pikachu, which is really, really scary, because now you just basically have to play perfect this stock or you're going to die. Up throw into mash, nothing. Ooh, that's going to send off stage. No, what a tech for Kiyarash. Doesn't get hit by the big hit of Thunder. Doesn't flash parry either, so he's just holding shield, respecting the mash of Kiyarash right there. Pivot grab for the aggressive forward air, but no, he misses his dash, but gets the landing nair anyway. What a weird little sequence. Like, I don't blame Shiny Mark for air dodging. Obviously, like, that makes sense. But really, really weird that, like, he didn't get his dash, so he kind of just missed the back air in the first place. Yep, a little early on the punish, or the attempted punish for down B, so gonna take some damage, and now Shiny Mark is down a stock, which again is terrifying against Luigi. Like, being even or down a stock on Luigi is terrifying. Trying to get, yeah, he's trying to bait the neutral get-ups for Kiyarash, but Kiyarash in those positions when he recognizes Shiny Mark offstage doing some type of fake trump, he's just rolling, because the only thing Pika can really do in this position is, like, quick attack and hope to get, like, the good hitbox of, like, 1, 2 into weak up air forward air, but those combos are kind of super tight and can oftentimes get beat out by the Luigi down B, so it's really, really scary. And yeah, you see Shiny Mark, of course, because Kiarash has been using a lot of down B, just every time he hits Kiarash in, like, a somewhat ambiguous advantage position, he's just shielding. Like, he's not trying to outspace anything, he's just shielding. Again, I really, like, my one critique so far has been that, like, I'm edge guarding facing backwards, because every time Shiny Mark has faced towards Kiyarash with, like, forward tilts and forward airs, I feel like he's been doing better than when he's facing backwards, because it's just going to get beat up by random stuff like that. Uh-oh, messes up, takes a forward smash. That's going to be a lot of damage. With this amount of rage, down throw up B for sure is killing. Nair up tilt because of the turnaround. It's really hard to get turnaround down smash there. Maybe down smash from across the stage would have killed anyway. That dash tag doesn't matter, though. Who gets a nice forward air. This is a lot of damage. I would be a bit nervous if I was Kiyarash here. Doesn't get the good hitbox of up air, so it doesn't get a second one, and again gets scooped up by that down B trying to forward air a little bit too early, expecting the punish. Landing Nair into back air, just trying to send Kiyarash off stage. Kiyarash kind of getting hit a lot here, almost gets thundered in that position. Shiny Mark didn't want to go for it because it could easily be punished. Quick attack, but again, one hit away for Luigi for sure, and then still several for Pikachu. Okay, I feel like Shiny Mark read the spot dodge, but he didn't want to pull the trigger. Kiyarash is getting hit by a lot of Thunder Jolts here. Goes for the forward air, but no, gets beat out by the Nair. It was the end of the forward air as well. Quick attack. Oh, I would have up smashed. Oh, I was gonna say could back air out of shield that, but didn't get it. Forward smash? No. Tries to read the roll to center, but gets grabbed, and that's going to be the stock. Even with good DI. That's what happens against Luigi sometimes. So that is going to be 2-2. I mean, Kiyarash had a big lead. Shiny Mark started playing really well, so I would still be a bit nervous for Game 5 if I was Kiyarash. But hey, all you need is a grab and a dream. What's he banning? He's banning Small Battlefield, because Shiny Mark's won there twice. Small Kalos. Is he going to ban Normal Battlefield? No, Shiny Mark was banning Battlefield. Okay, he does ban Battlefield. I think the side plats are just so good for Pikachu, and being able to go to center, like, high plat is really, really good. Like, I like Battlefield. Like, I'm not a Battlefield lover as Pikachu, but I love it against Luigi. Oh, he's crazy! Shiny Mark went to FD? I hate the stage against Luigi. This is so scary. You have nowhere to run with quick attack. You have nowhere to camp. There's nowhere to, like, bait the landings of Luigi. You just have to kind of raw do these mix-ups. And, like, I love mix-ups. I love doing that stuff. Oh, he actually had the Thunder, but he didn't believe that he was going to DI the down B wrong, or the up air wrong. Like, the advantage can be good, but it's still really scary because, of course, the Luigi advantage is going to be stronger with these grabs. Is this it? Gets the turnaround, misses the weak back air though, so going to live to see another day. Huge, huge drop for Kiyarash. It is quite hard to 0-death Pikachu, not gonna lie, because we're small and we pancake, so all of your timings have to be omega perfect. He's also not going for any instant wall jumps, which I know is like one of Shiny Mark's favorites. Zair grab, back air, not gonna be the stock, not up B. Because again, just for reference, when a lot of Luigis get this grab here, what they will do is they'll go for a really quick, like, raw / slingshot. Because what happens is if you get the DI in, you up B. If they get the DI out, you can get up B, but if you're not ready, you just go for back air and kind of cut your losses, because back air still does like fucking 20% or something like that. Sorry, 17. I don't know if it's stale or not. Now the ledge trapping for Kiyarash. Yeah, Zair does mess with quick attack a lot, so this ledge trapping it's not going to kill you, but it is definitely a little uncomfy. Yeah, it is very interesting. Like, I feel like Shiny Mark is the forward air Pikachu more than like anyone else. Like, he kind of showed a lot of people why forward air was broken, and then now he's favoring back air and up air in just like advantage positions, which he doesn't do versus like any character. So it's interesting he's doing it in a matchup where I think it is like expressly more risky. Yeah, waited for the down B. Really smart by Kiyarash. 15%. Again, I don't know if that messes with the 0-deaths very often. I don't know exactly the routes and how it works, but again, when you lose the lead on this stage, this is uncomfy. Misses the up smash. Tried to go for down smash, maybe? I feel like up smash was for sure the play there. And I feel like Shiny Mark would do that 9 times out of 10. Dash attack on the roll, but not going to be the stock. There's the forward air. Again, that forward-facing edge guard significantly better. Oh, Kiyarash trading with these multi-hits, getting a lot of percent suddenly racked up. This is easily down throw into up B kill percent. Down throw back air at the ledge might he honestly kill. And now he's just racking up the percent, just not letting Shiny Mark in, doing a great job of swatting this little rat out of the air, forcing Shiny Mark basically to only back up, which means that he's going to be in the corner, which means if he gets hit by that grab down throw back air, it's straight up just gonna kill. Nice overshoot as well for Kiyarash. Nair. Up smash barely whipped. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, that's so scary. I don't like quick attack on this stage in this matchup. god. This is so tense. I'd be so nervous. Yeah, Shiny Mark dashing so far away, making sure absolutely he's not going to get hit by that damn down B. I love that. Oh, drop shield in the middle of it. I don't know if he tried to parry. I don't know if it shield poked. Uh-oh, misses his second angle. I don't know if that was on purpose. I doubt it. That's going to be the back throw. Nice double parry. I mean, he parried the T-Jolt and then it auto-parried the dash attack. But yeah, you got to always create that spacing to make sure that that doesn't happen, which is such an awkward little thing to do. Thunder going to send the wrong way, unfortunately. Air dodge going to come out for Kiyarash. Shiny Mark missing the punish, gets the nair. I don't know if he meant to go for up angle F tilt in that position, because that would have been really good. But goes for up tilt instead. Not going to get a big punish. Not even going to get a good advantage state. Trump not going to work, but going to get the grab. Wow, that was crazy by Shiny Mark, knowing the DI was going to be in, so he just gets the up tilt into Thunder. That was so good. Evens up the game significantly, 14%. However, it is still Luigi. This can be game at any single moment. Up air into, back air into up air. He's going forward, knowing that he's probably not going to down be that high in the air because it can get easily punished, but this is so tense. Kiyarash better pop off on this. I feel like Pika's a hard matchup for Luigi. I feel like, I mean, top 8 at a Premier was his first one ever, so I want to see the pop-off. If he just like calmly like fist bumps, I'm going to be so tight. Down throw up B, going to be the kill. 62. Yes, it is. Pop off. Not, not my favorite pop off, but still a pop off. Goes to his, friends in the crowd. So, beautiful stuff there by Kiyarash. Overall played so well. The FD pick, crazy by Shiny Mark, honestly insane, and Kiyarash made top 8 at Level Up Expo, where he then apparently had a really close set with Donamigi. Haven't seen that set, but again, I like covering the wins. And again, less so Glutonny just because the matchup is really Luigi favorite in my opinion, but Dabuz and Shiny Mark, 2 really good wins for a Luigi player, especially like even named Raru, that would be hard, and Raru's still like, top 10 in the world, but Kiyarash making his name known. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what else you want me to watch from Level Up Expo. I have a couple things I'm going to do before Kagedibi. I know there was a major this week in the Meister one, probably going to cover that at least at some level, because at the very least I'm going to cover DK making grand finals, because that's really cool. So yeah, thank you for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Peace.